Hello guys, and welcome to my first favorites video of 2017. I asked you guys, I don't remember when, and maybe like a weekend vlog or something, that if you still wanted to be seeing favorites videos, because I feel like I'm not like a typical beauty YouTuber, or like a well-known beauty YouTuber where I get like, you know, PR packages and stuff like that. So everything that I try in a month is all stuff that I buy. And sometimes I don't have a lot to talk about because I'll fall in love with things and I don't shop like, you know, a ton every single month for makeup. So what I thought I would do is include, most of you guys said that you still wanted to see these types of videos, but what I thought I would do is include rediscoveries too. So not just things that I necessarily maybe like bought that month, but just things that I've been like really liking, you know, shopping my stash, that type of stuff. I think I've rediscovered a lot of cool products this month, and it's because I did a complete makeup clear out, and it feels so good to do that. If you haven't done one in a while, highly recommend, because you discover all of these great goodies and then you're like, I don't need to makeup shop. But that didn't stop me, obviously, from makeup shopping. I'll go ahead and begin, and I guess I'm going to start off with, I'll leave makeup for the end. I'll start off with some skincare things first. And oh, I will also include a little bit of lifestyle favorites at the end of the video too, in case you guys are interested in that, and if not, you can just shut the video off. Okay, I'm getting overwhelmed because there's so much that I want to show you guys. Okay, so let's start off with a fragrance, and this is a fragrance I think that is like pretty popular, but I had never really had it or even tried it, and it is the Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede. I got this with a gift card from Christmas, and it smells so good, guys, and I've gotten so many compliments whenever I wear this. I got the small one with the intention of me using it as like a travel perfume, but I like it so much that I've been using it like constantly. Like I'm wearing it today, and so I think once this runs out, I will repurchase the larger size, or I might even just get the larger size and just save this for traveling. It is an amazing perfume. I will kind of leave the notes in the description box because I feel like it's hard to describe, but it is definitely floral since it's peony, but I think the blush suede aspect of it kind of gives it a cool kind of like fresh approach to a floral scent, if that makes sense. I'm such a Chanel Chance girl or Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. Those are my absolute go-to fragrances, and whenever I kind of differ from that, I always feel kind of weird, and this has just been a nice addition to my fragrance collection. I don't have a lot of perfumes. I've never been one to wear a lot of different ones. I think it's nice having a signature scent, and so I think that I'm still going to be loyal to my Chanel fragrances, but this is so nice, and it's a nice and like very sophisticated fragrance, so it might be in my new signature fragrance routine. So moving quickly into a few skincare things, this is a product that I don't know why I haven't mentioned it. It is the Dior Capture Total Dream Skin. This, I believe, I first heard of it from TT Sandra. I think she was talking about this last year. And it is kind of a cool product because it's like technically a primer, but it also has skincare benefits. So it says global age-defying skincare, perfect skin creator. It really gives your skin a flawless, gorgeous look. I use this, I did my own makeup for my cousin's wedding, and I used this as the base, and oh my god, my makeup looked so good. I love this. I've been trying to use up my other primers, kind of like, you know, this is my favorite primer I've ever tried, and it's not just a primer, it does have skincare benefits, which is really cool. I purchased this at duty free last year, so I got a little bit of a deal on it, but you can always get this. It is pricey, that's the only thing. However, I don't know if they have this smaller fragrance, or this smaller size at Sephora, but it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. You guys should give it a try next time you're at Sephora or Nordstrom. Ask for a sample, and I promise you will fall in love with it. The negative side is that it is expensive, but a little goes a long way. It's so good. It makes your makeup look so good. It makes your skin look flawless. Even if you're doing like a no makeup day, I still use this, and it just kind of evens out my skin tone, provides a beautiful, just kind of flawless look to the skin, which is always a plus. This is a mask that, I don't know if I've talked about it, but it is the First Aid Beauty Bouncy mask. I love First Aid Beauty. I think they make some great products. And this is a fabulous mask. I got this during the Sephora VIB sale last fall. And that is, it has a cucumber-ish fresh smell. And it is so good, guys. Like, you really don't need to use a lot. And this is a mask that I like using like a few times a week. It nourishes, calms, firms, plumps, and refines. So it's a beautiful, hydrating, calming, toning, revitalizing mask. It really does look like you've just had a facial when you've used this. This is great if you're going to an event or you're going out with your girlfriends or like a date night planned or something and you want your skin to look fabulous. This is your go-to. And I think it's actually at a really good price point. I would pay a lot more for this. So highly recommend this Bouncy mask. If you haven't tried it, you definitely should. Again, you can get a little sample at Sephora, but if you order that, if you don't have Sephora near you, I promise you won't regret it. And they have pretty good ingredients as well. Makeup, I have a lot, and I'm gonna talk rediscoveries here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. It is the Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation. I picked this up pretty long time ago. I would say maybe like a year and a half ago, but it is flawless, guys. It is such a nice foundation. I mentioned this in my 2015 beauty favorites. It is one of those products that I feel like was lost in my foundation shuffle. I don't tend to try a lot of new foundations, and I grabbed this when I did my makeup clear out at the beginning of the month, and I started using it and I was like, oh my gosh, why have I not been using this more? It does remind me of like the It Cosmetics CC cream, maybe a little bit more radiant. I would maybe compare it to the It Cosmetics CC cream in the Radiance. It does give more of a glow, but not oily or like, you know, like shiny. It's just a beautiful like lit from within glow. It's a phenomenal product. I love Charlotte Tilbury. I haven't come across a product from hers that I don't love. She just does great makeup. And this is just definitely more of a tinted moisturizer, but you can build it up. A lot of times I'll just use this as a base during the day for work. And if I have a blemish or something, I'll just quickly cover that with my concealer or with, I love the Bobbi Brown foundation stick. That's another one of my absolute favorites. And it's just a great one. So if you're looking for a perfect everyday, just slap on and go tinted moisturizer foundation type, this is great. It does have SPF 15, which is really great because I mean, obviously you have to layer your SPF underneath, but if you're just in a rush one day, you have that kind of like added protection where you feel, okay, at least my foundation has SPF in it. Love this. I feel like not a lot of people talk about this Charlotte Tilbury product, and it's phenomenal. This might be my major standout, and of course it's like ridiculously expensive and ridiculous, but it is the By Terry Dauntless Concealer. It is an anti-wrinkle dark circle serum corrector. So that's what that looks like. It's the most phenomenal concealer. So I think I would compare this to the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer on like steroids. So imagine that, even more creamy and pigmented and easy to blend, with the added serum kind of, you know, anti-wrinkle skincare properties. So this is phenomenal. It is $70, I believe, and I wear the color number 3, Natural Beige. It's so good, especially if you, I would say, have more mature skin. Definitely give this a shot. It is such a great concealer. I purchased this at the Cosmetics Market in Atlanta, but I know you can get it, I think on Nordstrom now. I think they're selling By Terry, or I think Beautylish sells it as well. But love By Terry. Give it a shot. It makes me want to try more By Terry products because it was so good. Okay, moving on quickly to another rediscovery. I just watched Christina Brawley's Pretty Shiny Sparkly, or formerly known as Pretty Shiny Sparkly, talk about this in her video, and I was like, that's so funny because I'm going to be talking about it too. It is the Soleil Tan de Chanel, which is their universal, not so much, cream bronzer. This is like the never-ending product. It is so everlasting, and it looks so good and natural on the skin. I am vlogging this weekend, and I did a get ready with me yesterday using this. Get down below, or you guys make sure you see that if you want to see how I use this product in action. But really, it's super easy to use. I use like this It Cosmetics like kabuki-ish brush, kind of just dab it in the bronzer and just use it really as a bronzer. And it's phenomenal. I have it on today. You can kind of see it's more of a natural bronze. It is a definite bronze. It's not a contour color. You can see it is like more of a goldenish bronze, leaning a little orange. So you don't want to contour with this. It's not gonna look very nice, but this just provides that really beautiful bronze to the skin. It's such a great product, and another rediscovery that I was like, oh my gosh, I love that product. Like, I forgot about it completely. Quickly, one blush I've been loving, another rediscovery. This is the Ambient Lighting Blush in Mood Exposure. I'm wearing that today as well. That's what that looks like. It's a beautiful kind of like berry-ish toned blush, but these ambient lighting blushes are amazing. I have 2 of them. So just like very natural. I wear this to work all the time. Love this blush. If you haven't tried those ambient lighting blushes, they're really great. I've been kind of interchanging that, the Too Faced Baby Love, which I love too. I just always want to talk to you guys about so many things, but this is one I mentioned in my 2015 beauty favorites. I still use it all the time. And my Charlotte Tilbury blushes and my Chanel blushes. Those are just kind of like my go-tos and the ones I love and use all the time. But that Hourglass one is a great one, and another one I rediscovered when I was like shopping my stash. Moving on to a few eyeshadow bits. I am wearing today, I don't know if you guys can see, and Christina also talked about this shadow in her video. This is the Eyes to Mesmerize by Charlotte Tilbury. I want to order every single color, and I remember I've had these on my list for forever because I know Brianna Stanko talked about them like last year, and I was like, I really want those, but I want to like, I don't know, I was hesitant to order them. But this is the color Marie Antoinette. It is a taupe bronze. You can see I've been kind of using it fairly often, and I love how this looks, and it's a beautiful every single day shade. It's so easy to use. I kind of apply it with like a MAC flat shader brush and just apply it on my lid, and I just did a little bit of crease with Burberry Almond. So I'll show you that to you guys really quickly too, just so you know, it's nice. I feel like I like doing my videos here because I can just like grab products. Oh, I'm not like a makeup artist or anything, but it's nice to, this is what like I actually use every single day. I do my makeup every single day, so this is just what I'm really, really liking and using. I also mentioned in my vlog yesterday, or in my Get Ready With Me, it's the Le Métier de Beauté Shadow in Corinthian. It's a TT Sandra recommendation. It is so beautiful, and I'll give a swatch so you guys can see just how beautiful that is. So it's purplish, it's taupe, it's just a stunning, stunning shadow. On the lids, it just even looks different on the lids. So that's kind of what it looks like. You can see it's so multi-dimensional. It's such a beautiful, beautiful shadow that I think will look really nice on a lot of different eye colors. I personally have hazel eyes, so when I wear like purplish taupes colors, it brings out like the green in my eyes. So I don't know if you guys can really tell, but I have, since my eyes like change colors depending on the eyeshadow that I wear and the color that I wear. Like if I wear, like I have my sweater right here, if I wear this, my eyes look this color. So I don't know, it's just weird. My eyes have always changed colors. But this is a phenomenal shadow. It's one of those that you're like, am I really gonna pay $30 for a single shadow? But it's one of those that is really worth it. I mean, just like the Burberry singles, I know this has been compared to Pale Barley, and I don't want to repeat myself because I talked about it in my vlog yesterday, but they're pretty similar. I would say Pale Barley's a little less purple, but again, they're ones that are so pretty and comparable, and I feel like they kind of just define your eye really nicely. This one, you don't even have to wear a crease color really when you apply it, because it just gives your eye that instant definition that you're looking for. Highly recommend that. On my lips today is the Marc Jacobs, what is this called? Le Creme liquid lipstick in Fawn Over Me. It is very nude. I'm not really used to super nude. This, and I want to pick up more colors because it's so beautiful. I'll give a quick swatch for you guys, and it's so stunning. I know I mentioned this in the haul that I showed. I would say on the lips it's a little lighter, because when I first swatched this in store, I was like, oh, it's gonna be perfect, and then I put it on and I was like, this is a little light, but it actually works really well. I really like it, especially when you're doing more of like a darker smoky eye. This is a phenomenal product and I love them. They're kind of comparable to the NARS Velvet Lip Glides. I would say that they're a little more mattifying, but they're so nice. I want to get like all the colors in these. They have really nice shades too. So last but not least, in regards to makeup, I have two lipsticks I want to talk to you guys about. This one is a YSL Rouge Pure Couture in number 66. It is just a beautiful, gorgeous, every single day shade. These are the most beautiful, pigmented, gorgeous lipsticks ever. YSL, their extreme forte is lip products. Like, it's just, they do phenomenal lip products. And I love this by Dior. It's the Rouge Dior in 169. I believe it's like Paris Gray or something like that. A little more pink than that YSL, but they're both stunning. Like, you guys are gonna need to order both of these. I love both of these colors, and they just are both really nice lipstick formulas and to get along very well with both YSL and Dior lip products. I really like that. I really like both of their lip products. But that's it, guys, in regards to makeup. I will quickly just talk to you guys about some lifestyle favorites that I've been liking. The first thing I really want to talk to you guys about are podcasts, and I've been extremely obsessed with two different podcasts, and one I'm so late to the game, and one I kind of like discovered at the same time everyone else was discovering. So I kind of got into it with the podcast called Up and Vanished, and I will link everything down below that I talk about. But Up and Vanished is about a cold case actually from Georgia. So that kind of was like, I mean, if you guys know, I'm from Georgia, so I had heard about the case like many years ago. It's about a high school teacher that went missing one day, and she was like a former pageant contestant. I believe her name was Tara Grinstead. And the podcast is an ongoing investigation since it is a cold case. So no one was ever convicted of the crime. Her body was never found. So there's various theories and opinions out there about what actually happened. It is so interesting, guys. If you guys like I don't know, like that type of like TV show, or, you know, solving crimes and stuff like that. Well, I don't know if you like solving crimes, but, you know, just like that type of intrigue and mystery. It's really good, and I like that it's an ongoing investigation. So by this guy, Payne Lindsay, you know, kind of starting the podcast, it kind of opened up the investigation again, and they've been making like progress in the case. So it's really cool. I won't give more away, but it's a really good podcast. And that kind of led me to listen to Serial, which is one that I've always wanted to listen to, and I've just didn't know if I would like it. And going from Up and Vanished to Serial is a little bit hard, because Serial is so like professional, and the sound quality, not that Up and Vanished is bad quality, but you can kind of see the difference from, you know, Serial was produced by This American Life, which, you know, it's gonna be very professional, and Sarah Koenig is, you know, her voice is so clear, and I'm like, I want her to like read me bedtime stories every single night. But Serial was so good. It's a phenomenal, just interesting case. It's very different to Up and Vanished, because it's about someone that was convicted in a case that Sarah Koenig and some people have kind of I guess realized that there's not enough evidence to really, you know, why is this guy in jail? Like, why was he convicted? There's a lot of sketchy stuff. I currently listen to Undisclosed, which was like after Serial aired. Rabia, which is the one that kind of like brought the case originally to Sarah Koenig, started her own podcast, and I believe she wrote a book as well. So you guys have to listen to Serial first and then Undisclosed, and then it'll make you even more frustrated. But I don't know, you guys, if you haven't listened to them, it's so worth a shot. It's so good. I could talk on and on about this and about theories and all this stuff, but really, really great podcasts. Television and movies, I completely fell head over heels over La La Land. I actually just watched it this week, and oh my god, everything from the movie to the actors to the songs to the actual score, like not just the songs that they sing, but the score of the movie is incredible. It is so good. And I'm a huge musical theater person, but I really don't think you need to be a musical theater person to enjoy this movie. It's so good. I will hands down be rewatching it in the theater because I saw it, and it was one of those things that, kind of like how Hamilton inspired me last year, it was one of those things that it's not just a movie, it's just such a great expression of art. So good and unique and just a beautiful movie, and you guys should definitely watch it, and it's all I've been listening to this week. Apart from that, the last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is a new television show that I've been watching, and it is Reign from the CW, so R-E-I-G-N, like not just like rain, like rain that falls from the sky, rain like a king's reign or a queen's reign. So it's so good, and I'm so sad because I realized that they canceled the show. So I believe seasons 1 through 4 are on Netflix, so I'm like already on season 2, I think. I'm like midway season 2. It's so good. There's so many episodes, and basically it's like Pretty Little Liars meets Game of Thrones. So the story follows Mary, Queen of Scots, like in kind of like her engagement and marriage to King Francis, which is King Henry II's son, and kind of like their partnership with Scotland and France. And it's really good because it kind of like refreshes your memory on history and all of that, and it also is like a drama love story, and I really think that guys would like it too, because it's like it has that like war aspect to it. Like there's some like kind of like supernatural things that happen. It's really good. Like it's one of those shows that really has like been captivating. There's so much bad television out there, and I mean, don't believe me, I like my fair share of The Bachelor and Real Housewives, but it's nice to just come across something like that where, yeah, it is a CW, so it's not going to be like as intense as like Game of Thrones or something that would be like on HBO or Showtime, but it's a really good show. I think the acting is really good, and if you like history and you like love stories and like just something really, really fun and like captivating to watch, definitely check out Reign. So that's it, guys. I've been talking for 27 minutes, which I'm hoping to cut the video down. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and as always, you can leave any requests in the comments down below of any types of videos you guys would like to see. I have a list that I'm trying to film, and I know I've been a little bit MIA, as I always am, just because work has just been crazy as per usual. I'm off to Raleigh and Greensboro tomorrow for meetings, and then I'll be back the rest of the week, so hopefully I'll be able to film a little bit more. But I'm glad I got to film this video, so it'll be up on time, and I still haven't edited my Q&A that I filmed like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, because I got really sick. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys another day. Bye!